In Avengers Endgame, the final battle had nearly every hero and heroine from multiple worlds against the 2014 version of Thanos, for the fate of all existence within their timeline. During one of the most climactic scenes in all of superhero-themed film history, Thanos was able to overpower Thor, and potentially kill him, only to be stopped by Captain America wielding Thor's hammer of Mjolnir. The Captain was able to hold his own for a time against Thanos, before the Mad Titan was finally and truly defeated. But the speculative scenario is this: when exactly was Cap able to wield / lift Mjolnir in the original Marvel Cinematic Universe? During the first Thor movie, Odin bewitched Thor's hammer so only the worthy could wield it due to the recklessness exhibited by him during that particular time in his life. Thor was then unable to wield it for a time, but through circumstances depicted in the films, later was able to once more. The situation with other beings were that they could technically lift the hammer, but the discussion for it was during the original era of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. At the end of the original era of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, after everything that had happened, and with all of existence in danger, and nearly everyone associated with every member of the Avengers against Thanos, he was still able to hold his own with his army. When Thanos fought against Thor, even with all of the experience that he had acquired, he was still held down by Thanos and could have possibly died if it weren't for Cap summoning the hammer to help Thor. Conventional opinions on technical Marvel Cinematic Universe based canonical facts had Steve Rogers call out to Mjolnir so that he'd have a weapon strong enough to distract Thanos long enough for him not to kill Thor. This pushed him to finally become worthy enough to wield Mjolnir and to use the power of Thor in battle. This was the official time when Cap was able to live and use Mjolnir. According to information now known, Joe Russo was once asked when Captain America became worthy to wield Mjolnir, and he gave an interesting response. His opinion was that Steve was always somewhat worthy, but was able to lift the hammer during events depicted in Age of Ultron, as during Tony's party he made references to any of the others who could have possibly lifted it. No one was able to, but when it was Steve's turn to try and lift the hammer, Thor was clearly interested in watching him try to lift it, and it somewhat moved during his efforts to lift the hammer. The theory further continues that he was dealing with events from the Winter Soldier and that was affecting his mind, so he wasn't fully able to concentrate on lifting the hammer. That after Civil War, with everything resolved in relation to Bucky, Steve was finally able to lift the hammer. Most casual viewers of the Marvel Cinematic Universe of the time, as well as comic readers, believed that Steve was always worthy enough to wield the hammer, but for whatever reason didn't. From dialogue mentioned on lore presented in the films on related media, Steven Rogers was considered to be one of the most noble men to have ever lived, and his selflessness and honor made him more than worthy enough to easily lift the hammer and to use Thor's powers. This had credibility in the fact that Cap was not only able to wield the hammer and use it, but was able to summon lightning and call down thunder upon Thanos as well, something that only Thor himself was able to do, as per the hex placed upon the hammer by Odin. As a result of everything considered, only the truly worthy could have been able to do something of the sort.